We are back in southern Illinois. We are going to do a very quick overnight route that is the last little bit of the river to river trail, which actually we were talking about doing when we were, yeah, there's a river to river blaze right back there, and a red cedar trail, because we're red cedar blaze because we're on the part that's the red cedar. We are doing an overnight about 30 miles out to test some different things, my new pack for one thing, and if all goes well and I don't die of heat stroke, then next week we'll finally be doing the entire river to river trail.
This morning we already saw a turtle, a box turtle, and 2 owls. And
2 owls, because southern Illinois, exactly. Owls. Test number 1, done and a success. That was the backcountry bidet, and if you don't know what the backcountry bidet is, go look it up. Awesome. Oh well, I go to shoot video. Just got the first muddy section. The river to river is typically an extremely muddy trail, helped along by the horses. It's a horse trail, and we love our horseback riding brethren, because together we support this awesome trail's existence. So good. But it does make it muddy. So that was the first muddy section though. One of the advantages of hiking this time of the year is that it's dry, or drier. The river to river, if you've never been down here, has lots of V's. This type of rock formation is really what this this trail has that's unique and really beautiful. Anyway, I turned the camera to say something about my pack before I forget. This is a custom pack made by Phil. Woo! Phil, made by Phil Craterson of Craterson Carriers. Phil's in outside of Sacramento, California. And first of all, I want to say directly to you, Phil, thank you for making this possible. Phil made the bag for me in a very short period of time, hitting our deadlines. And now that I have done a few miles, gotten sweaty, and I'm carrying the pack more than I have a lot of stuff in it. It's probably maybe 16 pounds or so, heavy for an overnighter. We're kind of trying to get an idea of what it'll be like on the river next week, and the answer to that is completely awesome. It actually, Phil, runs pretty well too. We've been trotting the downhills, and it's totally fine for doing that, even loaded up as heavy as it is. It's fantastic. These water bottle pockets, so ace. There's I think that running vest makers have understood how front pockets work for a long time, but pack makers for people doing packing don't really, the focus is more on cleanness in the front and stuff, not availability of all your stuff. But for doing long miles and not stopping a lot and taking off your pack, front pockets are great. And these that Phil has set up on this pack are amazing. The bottles don't move, they're in the right place, they're not sticking me in the face. Fantastic. Love it. Thanks much, Phil. She's Mary Poppins.
It's awesome.
I will admit that if I had an umbrella, I too would use it right now, because it's kind of sunny and we're exposed. We got about a, 4 or 5 mile road walk here. We're in Maquette, Illinois, one of our favorite places to come to get ice cream back in the day.
It smells incredible. Pine, some minty smell. It's lovely. We're up to 6 turtles and a beautiful skink.
Oh yeah.
Lots of bunnies, a couple deer, owls. That's it.
I stay on the trail so far. So one of the other things, I forgot where we left testing number Test number 3 or something. Last one was Allison's umbrella. But we were also testing my shoes. I'm looking on the ground here. Allison took a slip a few minutes ago and might have dropped some stuff. I was testing my new shoes and socks, and Allison is also testing these very snazzy pants that she has on right now.
Outdoor research.
They're outdoor research, Feroci pants, but they are chafing the crap out of her. So we are turning it around, which is, we've come about 15 and a half miles or so, and we're gonna hike it back in. We actually haven't decided what we're doing yet. Maybe we'll camp on the way back.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so test your shit out before you go on your big hike. That's what we're doing. And we found something that doesn't work.
Oh, also the funny lids in the soap pots.
Oh, right.
That was terrible.
Yes. We also bought titanium pots.
Which are great.
Yes, they're cute little pots, and they don't have lids, but we were going to cold soak with them using these rubberized lids. We did that, and especially when it's like in the 90s like it is right now, the rubber lids are very pliable, and they do not even remotely seal the tops of the jars. So you have to.
Jars are better.
Yeah, Talenti jars.
With ice cream.
Yes. Talenti jars, and they also cost $5 with ice cream in them, as opposed to $40 with no ice cream. So, yes, there's another thing that we learned on this, which is don't use crappy rubberized lids on titanium. Just use your cheap and actually, I think, lighter plastic Talenti jars for cold soaks. Anyway, so we're hiking through the heat of the day. It is hot, and we're heading back now. We're on the way. We decided to camp a few miles after we turned around. This is a really nice place. There's also, if you hear in the background, a thunderstorm rolling in.
We decided to practice camping in a thunderstorm.
So what we did is we're 11 miles from the van, which is shelter and has a cooler with ice cold beer in it. So instead of sleeping in the van tonight, we're gonna sleep on the ground in what is almost certainly gonna be a thunderstorm. And here's our setup. Pretty awesome, huh? We also stopped. This is what happens when all you do is hike a lot. You stop. We're at 19 miles for the day, and it's 3 o'clock. So now we're like, what do you do when you stop at 3 o'clock?
I thought I brought my camp shoes.
Allison's put on her camp shoes, and she's making her first cocktail. Do you recognize that that amount of bourbon last time lasted us for about 2 hours in the Manistee, and we have like 9 hours until it's bedtime?
Maybe I'll just drink it faster and go to bed. I don't know.
What could go wrong? This is the first rain storm. It finally started raining. First rainstorm ever in this tarp. Our HMG 8x10 DCF tarp. So far so good. We slept dry last night. It was awesome. Sleep systems check out. And it rained quite literally the entire night. It started with thunderstorms, and then it sunk into this, what's going on right now. Just steady rain. It was nice. Made sleeping easy. The patter of rain on DCF. For real, y'all. Backcountry bidet. We haven't gotten any footage of these dudes.
I think he's gonna eat that bug.
This is the 8th box turtle that we've seen. We're now engaging our new pastime, which is bushcraft. Allison's been heading to this for a long time. We're just like, what's that smell? It's garlic. Oh, look, there's a deer over there. Hello, deer. So we found there's garlic, wild garlic, all over the side of the road. Look at the scapes all over the place here.
I think they're actually a little fast.
Are they?
Yeah. See, these are the...
Oh, yeah. Flour.
Mm-hmm.
Is it really super garlicky?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Now I'm hungry. All right, we're wrapping up. Got another half mile or so to the van.
So pretty.
That was fun. We learned many things.
Many, many things.
Which is a good thing. Next stop, next week, the whole river to river.
Yay!
All 157 miles of it.
How many?
157?
Oh.
How many did you think I said?
250.
No. Let's not, don't fall in the hole. Whew. 157 miles, and we're gonna start on probably Sunday. So until then, take care.